More than 2/3 of farmers are part of at least one farmer cooperative today, but with today's economic pressures, how will that business model survive? As Farm Journal's Tyne Morgan tells us, one university thinks it's the ideal model to weather the transition the ag economy is experiencing right now.
Travel across rural communities today, and one of the staples is still the local co-op.
MFA is a grain marketing and farm supply co-op with headquarters in the state of Missouri. The vast majority of our locations are in Missouri, but we have 3 in southern Iowa, we've got several in Kansas, and then we're down to 1 in northeast Arkansas.
MFA employs 1,400 full-time employees, with even more part-time employees in the spring and the fall.
It's got to be part of the democratic control, the economic participation of the producers out there, and then also care for the community, because we're all in this together.
Not driven by stockholders, the co-op model is driven by its farmer members, a unique business model that requires a special focus.
GICL is the Graduate Institute of Cooperative Leadership, but it is a center here at Kaffner and at the University of Missouri that has existed for over 50 years. And today it still retains that purpose. It's to train our next generation of cooperative leaders.
Each year, GICL hosts emerging leaders from co-ops across the country for 3.5 days of education and training to understand the key challenges co-ops face and how to overcome those challenges both today and tomorrow.
One of the biggest challenges is, the question I get is, can this model continue to be relevant? It was a model that arose from the late 1800s, early 1900s. We saw it popping up all across the country historically. And I think some view it as a model that has served its purpose and is no longer able to be viable.
She says the answers to the questions of if the co-op model can move fast enough and make decisions quickly enough to remain competitive are a resounding yes.
When you think about it, it's not complicated. You're giving farmers the opportunity to own, their own business sort of further down the chain, as well as in some cases, before the farm, and be a part of that. And, we need GICL in order to continue to perform at those high levels, because competition, is tough in this business. Let's face it, it's very, very tough. We've got to have the best and the brightest and the best trained employees and farmer directors around the country, and we rely upon GICL to do that.
John Eiler is president and CEO of MFA Oil Company, an energy-only supply cooperative that operates in 8 states across the Midwest. Both MFA Oil and MFA also have a shared foundation that also supports students every year.
Year in and year out, we contribute about $900,000 to $1 million to mostly to education throughout our footprint. When you look at the high school seniors out there, we give close to 300 scholarships every year, $2,000 scholarships.
It's the community investment and support that's vital to the health of rural America, as the co-op model is also designed to be the backbone for businesses and for ag.
It's important to agriculture because we have co-ops from across this country whose primary mission is to serve agricultural producers and serve the rural communities they're in.
Reporting for Ag Day, I'm Tyne Morgan.
All right, thanks, Tyne, and that's all the time we have this morning. We're sure glad you tuned in. From all of us here at Ag Day, I'm Clinton Griffiths. Have a great day out in farm country.